on EA Sports.
He's touching me.
We'll see fifth-year quarterback
there's another guy.
Mariota
They got a third guy.
As they take on Carson Wentz and the Philadelphia Eagles. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, is Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, it's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in
DJ, it's up to you.
teams made their
Never mind, you're dead.
Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Tennessee
Titans.
Titans.
Sucks.
So when's Dad get on?
Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Godden, and we finally made it, partner, through the winter, through the spring, now into the summer, and football finally back.
And during that time off, we all cherish our vacation time, but admit it, you're the same as me. When you were working out, when you were doing things, you thought about football, didn't you? And you couldn't wait to be back up here again.
Okay, I hate this.
Ah! He punched me.
Back us out. Back us out. Do what their father should have done and pull it. Thank you.
I almost didn't do it in time because of the joke you made.
Do what your dad should have done.
Exactly. Pull us out.
Let's be realistic, guys. I know you guys are trying to, have
the kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I wouldn't exist here.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Eagles offense as they get ready to take over. They'll be led out by their 6'5" quarterback out of North Dakota State. It's Carson Wentz.
He didn't have as many throws or plays in college as many of the quarterbacks that were coming out of the draft. He maximized what he had. Ended up winning 2 national championships as a starting quarterback at North Dakota State.
Now a 2-time 1,000-yard rusher for the Bears. This is
Jordan
Jordan
live with
Howard.
Mommy?
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
I'm pretty sure I'm the youngest one here, but yet on my own house.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman.
I got checks, though.
Into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are
I'll get some red spray paint tomorrow, and I'll send you pictures.
Second down play.
Put it in big red letters.
Just a gain of 1 there. Quickly now a look at the Eagles' offensive starters.
Spray paints are offensive line is right tackle Lane Johnson, a 2-time Pro Bowler, 1-time All-Pro. And pass rushers come from everywhere now in the NFL, and he holds them in check on his side.
That one ad, these dudes were trying to develop like it was an actual thing with spray on condoms.
Complete. 6 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's what I'd like to know.
There's an example of good situational football being played by a defense. They understood where the third
down
was,
waxing your
the down and
dick.
Distance, and made sure that they didn't get anywhere near that, bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, they were sniffing out that
mark. Rip it off like a Band-Aid.
Close to there, and now a likely 3 and out to start.
Yeah, I love the way they rallied to the football.
And
made sure they didn't give up much room to
So here comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback. Out of Oregon, it's Marcus Mariota.
Marcus Mariota's skill set can help continue to evolve the position of quarterback in the NFL because his ability to run with the football, you may not utilize it as little as other coaches have in the past. You may emphasize that part of the game a little bit.
They get their what?
Mariota and the Titans break the huddle 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And that was blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started.
I know when I was a kid, I always got real excited when I saw those lateral type runs.
A lot of people goes against their religion.
Made it happen. They put a foot in the ground and just
like Jewish people, I don't think Jews.
That play got swallowed up.
No, they don't.
Mariota going to give to Lewis. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Not only that, being uncircumcised, like it literally, I think, escalates dick cheese. Dick cheese, you know that? You know what that is?
What the hell is dick cheese?
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here to prepare for a stop on third down.
I'm confused.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota.
I have good hygiene, so I don't know.
But he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up fourth.
I didn't say I had
Quit fucking camping, you son of a bitch!
Third down defense, something you got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And he gets this away.
It sounds like you're having a fun time in that game.
He's not.
What is this, hardcore? Okay, I'm not going to have a fun time either.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
I got a shotgun now, don't I? You're fucked.
Say, this is what the problem is.
It's the crusty, smelly shit on the house.
Get the ball in their hands and make the offensive move a little bit.
Sometimes it's more important to get to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
So it's pretty much
that too.
A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they're in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. Okay? You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Once again here on 2nd and 10. And that's off the mark, incomplete. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
He's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds. So a big call there that brings up 4th.
8.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter doing pretty good because he's out there all the time.
Yeah, first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing.
Remind me not to give you a
return following a punt of 49. And it'll be Titans football. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 22.
No, what I look at him and say, I beat you to a bitch, pulls the trigger on my own self.
Reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Teammate, why is nobody
going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, you go 3 and out on your first drive. That's not the way you want to start this drive either. Doesn't seem like they're really into it just yet.
First 4 plays, you don't want to call it a disaster, but not looking very sharp. And not too much going there as he'll get it up to the 23-yard line. It was brought down by Kamu Grugier-Hill.
It's skill-based.
And now we get a peek at the Titan offense.
When I saw the Tennessee had acquired Deion Lewis in 2018, I thought, what a terrific move by their offense.
Especially if somebody like you can get to the top or something.
Inside and to the perimeter by Loving Best in space.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. There you go.
I'm really surprised.
Sacked by Brandon Graham. He's been doing that since he came in the league in 2010.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Our team's quitting for
typically
some
a blitz,
reason.
and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, that allows your blitzers to get there.
The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10. They go with Howard.
You dropped that nuke, though.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the
No!
That's a tough one right
I know these people on the other team. These are Jones' friends.
The linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for
I'm going to game chat.
I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
Oh my God, I'm stuck on
Play action. Now
I'm going to die.
He's going to
I don't know.
let this go
I'm pretty sure I'm already dead. I can't hear anything or see anything.
Inside the 30. And all the way down to the 26.
I'm lucky.
It's a big play there for the Eagles. And even 40 yards. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Oh, that's right. The fixed reses. Now I gotta watch the load again.
Here we go! 10-2 stop.
Forget he's in game chat. It's a lot better.
First thrown out for the backup Kessler. Looking right side.
That should be a flag. Nobody's there.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
To throw again is Kessler. Out to the flat. That's
kiss my ass, motherfucker.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Another throw on second down, and this
you couldn't hear me, but I was actually being super supportive and hyping you up.
Now two straight incompletions have him looking at 3rd and 10. Now Kessler, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jarrell Casey with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
I'm so upset. How did everybody I revived? I revived the
retard.
retard.
5 defensive backs, they covered well, allowed for the
See me
sack.
start popping off.
A nickel when you were a kid?
No, I just needed the extra nickel. That's not
I'm really getting the hang of this.
Okay, how much were they? A dime? What were they?
15 cents.
Alright, let's hurry up and finish this game because Jules just invited me. But I mean, it might be
a
a fun
dogfight
thing.
thus far into the second quarter now, and we do have our first points, a field goal.
Yeah, a lot of people say, wow, first action on the scoreboard, about time. To me, the
Well, you know,
action's
I'll play
been
with
right
them.
there on the field, trying to figure out who can gain an advantage, gain some field position, finally get points on the board. I'm loving this kind of game.
It feels like kickers might play a big role in this.
Yes, make sure you give them the respect they deserve. They could cost you a game or win you one.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
No.
This is their 3rd drive right now. Maybe not about
Can we
points,
just we
about
need one
getting
more
something. They
win?
haven't
Jesus
gotten a first
Christ!
down
Is
yet
that
in this
too much
game.
to ask?
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
They'll run on first down. Barnes. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Really, motherfucker? You had to get the knife?
Set up a 2nd and 7. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
Please. Look at me. Go.
Here's the former Heisman winner. It's Derrick Henry. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Bro, this is fucking horse shit.
Go set. 18 Gator.
No fucking way you guys are... Oh, really?
Now it's the backup Tannehill. He'll get this complete to Batson. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Bro,
one thing you're hoping
you
for
literally
when you run
walked
drag
right
routes,
past him.
you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. A good pick up there of 20 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. On second down now, it's Henry. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
It is 64-72.
Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Oh, now
forced out to his left. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
A first down carry for Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff's to put this offense in precarious position. We know the securing the point of attack.
I'm blaming that loss on you.
Guys in the middle of this day, priority one.
The second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating.
Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line.
Kiss my ass, motherfucker.
You can see the flashback.
I'm not a drama for me. Just having fucking
7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
The coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there.
Yeah, I'm sure you
what he
fucking
did
do.
after the catch.
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rap.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. The offense on third down tonight, they've only converted once in 4 tries. They're looking at third in the nose of the football.
Then I gotta explain to my mom where there's a 20-year-old outside waiting to kick my ass.
Easy to tell who they're targeting on this drive. He caught the first 2 passes, but then this time unable to hook up.
But I don't think that stops them from continuing to go back to him. No, they've got a plan. They're trying to execute it.
And after that second catch, I saw him in the huddle. He said, hey, let's go back one more time. Didn't work there. Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Philadelphia. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. This is taken at the 15. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards.
Fucking shotgun rounds with chest.
And that will come the offense as they take over.
Walk the fuck away.
Here's Ryan Tannehill and the Dolphin offense back out onto the field. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this...
And got his man complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Now Tannehill saying, let's get to the line. On 2nd and 9.
Dude, run!
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now we signal in a timeout call as it comes with 9 seconds to go in this first half of play. So on third down, a field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. It'll come from the right hash. It's a 47-yard attempt.
Hit it. Oh, my God.
And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Really, dude. Bullshit.
So yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
Complete left side, the tight end Rodgers. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. So we have reached halftime in our first preseason matchup of the year. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
In our game, well, no touchdowns in that first half, but that just gives us something to look forward to as we get you back out to Brandon Gaudin.
Thank you, sir. A field goal separates these two teams as we come back for this second half. Probably not likely to see many starters in the second half as we get back at it underway in this preseason opener. This is taken at his 4. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And with the way this offense has played thus far, to be frank, they got to feel pretty grateful to be in the ball game.
I would agree with you totally because they've done all of nothing offensively in this game, yet they still find themselves in a position on this drive where a touchdown can give them the lead. They need to take advantage of it.
And they're still looking for that first touchdown here in the third quarter. All they have so far, the field goal. On 2nd and 9, Tannehill looking middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for the rookie A.J. Brown there, and that'll make it 3rd down. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason
Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. I don't think that was a blitz, was it?
No, not at all. I mean, there was no blitz called on the play. Had other responsibilities, but he saw an opportunity, saw a path, and he took it.
And a nice special teams job here. This is going to be down inside the 10 at the 7-yard line. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches?
There's a blitz and he gets 9 yards.
Not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get out to you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we got the lead.
There's no way he had to catch that.
Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
On 1st and 10, it's Clement.
I know, but James was on my account.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits.
Now Clement fumbles the football. It's picked up by the Titans, and they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Watch him fucking damn challenge this bitch.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
On 1st down.
It's
Barnes. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14. Now a timeout being called as there's an injured Titan down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 6 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 3 now.
He's had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. The Titans on 3rd down, just 1 for 5 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Tannehill to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and that will tie us at 3-3. So he missed that field goal earlier, but he says not this time. Able to knock it through, give his guys 3.
I like his poise. I like his confidence, his belief in himself. Sometimes when you miss that first one, you see a lot of guys sag and they can't make the next one. Not in this case. Stepped right up like a pro.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to
That's what I'm playing on. My defense was a nickel.
Could you sense the relief though when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back up?
Yeah, he caught it though.
This drive, a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it.
No, I'm more of a
possession. Coach will just be relieved that they recoup with a
cover
score
2.
here, right?
I think Coach would be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Throwing is Kessler.
Fix this. Damn!
Big loss here as he's taken
He got fucking
down.
sacked 10 yards down. Yeah.
Pressure can come from all over when you're
My
applying
corner,
a
hit that
defensive
motherfucker.
strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
There's a corner, dumbass. Number 3.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Here's Kessler to throw. And he's got his man on the out route.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
Well, that's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
How did he get that there?
Taking about the 16.
How did he get that there? It looks like the grass match.
It's a net of 40 there. A punt of 48 and a return of 8. And possession will switch hands. 1st and 10.
8-3.
They'll try and get the run game going. This is Henry.
Damn, Henry, come on, man. You're a brick wall.
Right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Ready? 18, Gator.
They'll run it again with Henry.
Damn.
Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
I just wiped out
It'll
a
be
whole
a loss
squad
of a yard, and they'll be facing a 3rd and 12.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Oh, yeah, you got one.
And he finds his target.
Caught.
It's Sharp. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
Not today, bitch.
70, Indy.
70, Indy. Set. Hut.
They'll run on 1st down. Henry. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. He'll pick up another 1st down with that run.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on 1st down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on 1st down is what you're aiming for. They tried to throw for it there. Nice effort to knock that one away and bring up 2nd down. And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're heading towards the ball carrier with abandon.
That's first down.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the first down sticks are, and get there.
An excellent pickup of 20 yards. So there on that play, offensively, they ran the crossing route. Defense was in zone coverage, so as a former DB, how tough is it to defend that?
It's really difficult because your natural inclination is to chase the receiver and maybe leave your zone. So you have to have discipline in order to talk to your other coverage guys and let him know that that receiver's crossing from your zone to the next zone. He's coming your way. Make sure you have him. And then when the ball is actually thrown, secure the tackle. When they're moving on crossing routes, if you miss a tackle, it usually results in a big play.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about it if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
But he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. And they got 3 yards. That's enough. A conversion, and now it's 1st and goal.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal.
Switch gears.
Off play action, Tannehill. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Now Tannehill.
No, I don't know what's happening.
He's got it. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This for the lead in the final stages. And Suckup will put this one right through. And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead. We still wait on the first touchdown of the game, but a 2nd field goal now makes it a 6-3 score.
Yeah, I know a lot of people would call this the definition of winning ugly. To me, this is gorgeous. I'm a defender, right? I love these kind of games. The tension is high. Who's going to make the play to win it? And right now, that field goal may be the advantage they need.
So now the Eagles down 6-3. At time, a huge factor. You can't say the preseason isn't interesting. This has been great as they come up 1st and 10. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that could be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. 4th down now, and defensively, Charles, you know, they're just asking this crew for one more stop.
And you know that they're feeling the momentum right now, but they have to be very careful not to get over-exuberant, overexcited, and blow an assignment and give up the big 1st down.
Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Titans are close to finishing off this football game. On first down, it's Barnes, and he'll be brought down somewhat awkwardly here, and a late flag as well. I think this one's going to be a face mask. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the fourth. Hard to believe.
Really hard to believe, and now that glow of hope that you had begins to flicker out, doesn't it?
Yep. Tannehill to a knee, and that ought to be the final act of this ball game. Well, partner, it's just preseason, but it always feels good to be in victory formation, taking the knee for the W.
Yeah, I've often thought to myself when I watch these preseason games, some teams need to win more than others. You know, if you're established and you're used to winning, not quite the same. But if you're trying to learn how to win, it's important to get it done. And to be able to kneel down at the end, even better.
That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defenses.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Philadelphia, good night, everybody.
Oh, finished one game. That wasn't fun at all. It was 6-3.
The players on your team, quickly upgrade your team at the end of each game. This is the player card. Here you can see your player's strengths and weaknesses.
Guys down. Whew. I got 8 kills. Let's go. I know sometimes I do really well with this gun, with the SP, and then other times I couldn't believe last night I got like 9 headshots. I was like, damn. Like they were back to back, and I was like, oh, okay. Like, I'll take it.
Now let's take a minute to see how you can improve your team. Start your week by installing your game plan.